Hey, telespooks out there. Welcome back to another episode of Spine Chilling Chats, where every Wednesday we dig up the darkest corners of true crime, history, folklore, and the supernatural. I'm Ange.
And I'm Manda. And we are coming to you, the best looking hosts ever. Can't you tell?
And this is
We are so
El Natural.
beautiful. We have no makeup. Hair's a fucking mess.
It's been a weekend.
Ange has been dealing with the sicknesses. I have just been dealing with doctor's appointments and just getting all those situated and fucking everything under the sun, cookout, animals, kids.
Cookout? You had a cookout?
Yeah, on Saturday for the car show, people. I know. I don't mean I know, but like I know. I wish they're all my friends, and per se, I really only have two friends, which is you and Heather. But it was our car show, people.
Okay. My daughter's been home with hand, foot, and mouth disease. So she's been extremely whiny and needy, as most kids are when they're sick. But her poor mouth, that's what's been bugging her the most. But she seems to be on the mend now. So back to school tomorrow.
Yep. And I just had a lot of shit to do today. And I was like, yeah, I did a little bit. And then I watched football and napped for like a half hour. And then I'm here. And I was like, Angela said, I'm not going to put makeup and shit on. I said, good, because I don't want to either. So we didn't. And here we are in all of our glory.
Did you do the Apple Fest this weekend at all?
Oh, yeah. So we went on Friday night for date night and we got dinner. We rode the Ferris wheel because apparently that's our thing now. Okay. And I'm like, the whole time I'm like,
oh, are you scared? Robbie, see, I don't like heights either, but I'm not as bad. I'm not a little bitch like Robbie is. Okay, Robbie was like clinging on for dear life.
I'm holding on, and then we got done, and he was like, "Hold my hand,
sit down, Aurora." So like she was just leaning forward a little bit to look like it's not like she's standing up and look, and she was very carefully just leaning a little forward. She's like, make sure you stay in your seat, like he was freaking out, and I'm like, she's fine, okay, she knows better than to do that. She's not a dumb kid. She's very safe for a kid.
Well, he went to hold my hand after. He goes, your hands are clammy. I said, I know, because I'm fucking scared. Because I'm scared of heights, but I'm more scared of the thing coming and crashing down. And Mike's like, oh, well, just so you know, and he gives me all these ifs. If this were to break, those piston pumps would go out first, and then you would drop. And don't worry, because if you're this high up and you're going this fast and you drop, you're going to die anyway. And I'm like, I'm trying to avoid dying. That's what I'm trying to do. And then he goes, also, and I said, you know what? I don't even want to hear it. Not till we get off this thing. I don't want to hear it. Like, stop telling me all these scenarios about ways I could die on a Ferris wheel, because I'm on the Ferris wheel and I don't want to be up here.
See, so Robbie's mom used to date a carny. And so he was telling us, Robbie was telling us about how, like, really badly they're put together.
Yes, well, if you could put them together in a day,
they're not safe. None of the rides are safe. And you've seen those horror videos on Facebook of like the whole thing, about to tip over, and there's people trying to hold it down. Like, it's terrifying.
It is. That's why I don't ride any of the rides anymore, and just the Ferris wheel. And I just started doing that with Mike. But like, yeah, you could put them together in a day, in a half a day to one day.
And these are
absolutely
carnies.
Not.
Like, they're not
engineers.
Yeah. It's Joe Blow off the street with no,
thank you.
No experience, really.
So the Apple Festival is just like any other carnival type thing. There's games, there's rides, there's foods, there's vendors for like crafts and things like that. So in our little podunk town, it's like the to do for the weekend. And they have a beer tent and stuff. And they actually this year had 2 bands.
They always have 2 bands.
No, but like these are the known known bands. The other ones
Yeah.
are usually like,
They always have P.S. Dump Your Boyfriend in.
yeah, not the 1985. Usually they have bands, but usually they're not the popular ones around here. They're usually like, oh yeah, I've heard of them before.
See, I thought P.S. Dump Your Boyfriend always plays.
See, I don't know. I
Like
thought they
every
were new
year.
this year.
I think they're there every
And
year.
they usually go everywhere. Like they're
Local.
Yeah, they're like a local known band, but like it's like if you have 3 steps, they're like the highest, so they're like a 3. Usually Apple Festival gets people who are on level 1 tier. Like you're like, oh yeah, I heard them once in a dumpy bar like a couple years ago. They seemed okay, and then they usually play. This year they actually had 2 good bands, but
and like we could hear them from our house the past 2 nights. How loud were they at your house?
I wasn't home.
Oh,
because I was with Mike. Yeah, but we got
I
there.
feel bad for people that live really close by. Like we're what, like 4 blocks away, maybe a little bit longer.
I'm only one technically.
You're like
2.
across the street, basically.
Technically, I'm 2 blocks. You're 3, 4. Yeah,
4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Because we're over more.
You're more south.
Yeah,
you're like 2 blocks south, and I'm whatever blocks east or west.
You're like one block south.
Yeah,
and then 2 blocks
whatever the
other way.
Go.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you don't care.
Only reason I know it's south is because
South
Bend is that way.
Yeah.
Or is it that way?
From here, it's this way.
Yeah. So I tried to sound smart for a little bit, guys. Didn't work. All right. So we are covering tonight. Why are you doing your episode tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We are not doing any serial killers tonight. We are doing supernatural stuff. Well,
yeah.
Is it supernatural?
Yeah.
I'm doing extraterrestrial stuff.
Paranormal. Well, not really paranormal either.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
what do you
like supernatural. The other stuff.
So I'm doing UFOs in Colorado because guess what, guys? It's Colorado.
Yeah. Yep.
Is this the first episode?
No. Watts last week.
Oh, that's right. So, yep. So we're continuing our Colorado adventure.
Yep.
So Colorado has a reputation as UFO and alien hotspot, specifically in the San Luis Valley, which is the home of the UFO Watchtower, which I will get into that in a little bit. Numerous reported sightings. While the term aliens is used in popular culture and by enthusiasts, officials typically refer to unexplained aerial phenomena or UAPs.
Oh.
Yes. Unidentified anomalous phenomena.
Aren't we fancy?
Anomalous? Yeah.
I know. Phenomena makes me want to go, phenomena, do, 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 do. Phenomena, do, 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 do.
But they have not confirmed their extraterrestrial origin. So in Colorado, there have been, I just was shocked. Like, okay, I understand Area 51 is known for their alien sightings and such too, right? But in Colorado, I was surprised at the number of sightings there were. Just in Colorado, I was like, dang. You know, most of them like, okay, like, I don't know the numbers. I don't know the statistics, but let's say Area 51 has like 500,000 sightings a year. Colorado's up there with like, I don't even know how many yet. I mean, I do, but like, I don't want to say it yet, but like, you know, they're pretty far up there. Yeah. And I was surprised. So I was like, Colorado, like, but they have the mountains and things like that, you know, is whatever. The metro area, so the Denver, the metro area has 43.2. 43.2. How do you get 0.2? Because you see the tail end of it?
Maybe.
Oh, I saw the tip.
Just the tip.
So 43.2 sightings per 100,000 residents.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's not just 43.2. It's per 100,000. And there's a lot of people that live in Colorado. That was between 2000 and 2023. That does pale in comparison to sightings reported elsewhere, including Southern Colorado, They're sparsely populated counties like Mineral and Huerfano. They show 377.8 and 362.5 per 100,000 people. So that's a lot. They happen in the parts of the U.S. where the night sky is the darkest. In case you didn't know, make sure it's super fucking dark. Go outside, try to find you a UAP. Many of these sightings are likely military activity, satellites, or scientific phenomena, not aliens, so they say. But like I said, back in 2020, when COVID was going around, they announced that they have UFO sightings and video footage.
Yeah.
And that people said that the government said it was real. So go find you a UAP.
Just a UFO. We don't care.
I know. I'm not going to say because I'm going to forget anyway.
No, it's a UFO. Fuck them.
The American West is the place to go if you want to see some UFOs. And like I put a little, so I'll send it to you. Yep.
A map.
A map, and it shows 2023. And like
those are different counties.
Different counties.
Okay.
Grand Junction, Denver, Colorado, and like these little counties are where like
there's
see the
more.
Most. And then I put my little thing in there. Colorado is a UFO hotspot. High number of sightings. It consistently ranks as one of the top states for UFO reports, with thousands of sightings recorded by organizations like the National UFO Reporting Center, or the NUFORC. The San Luis Valley is a region considered at a significant area for alleged extraterrestrial encounters, known for its vast clear skies. The UFO Watchtower, again, I'll get into that in a minute, is a popular attraction in Hooper, Colorado. This platform allows visitors to search the skies for UFO and share their stories. Key locations: the UFO Watchtower. Red Rocks Amphitheater reports of a dark metallic disc flying over the area in June of 2024 that led to increased local curiosity about unidentified objects in the sky. There are documented sightings. Reports range from sightings of oblong jolt. I don't know what jolt like means. Like, what is jolt?
Like a shock? Like jolt? Like, well, does it just...
Are they talking about like what it looks like? Because what does a jolt looks like? Or are they talking about like the way it moves?
I would think the way that it moves.
Okay. And metallic discs to more personal encounters. Officials versus enthusiasts views. No official confirmation. The Pentagon has acknowledged it says UAP sightings, but has not claimed these are extraterrestrial in nature. Skepticisms, while some events are unexplained, other reports have been linked to weather phenomena like lenticular clouds. That's a new one. I knew cumulonimbus. And I forget the other two. Whatever. Yeah. Apparently there's lenticular clouds.
Okay.
The official...
I would think you would be able to tell the difference between a fucking cloud
and
a UFO.
A UFO.
Like, come on.
Let's be real.
Let's be so real right now.
Because we are...
This is really the realist.
Real. But yeah, like it's a fucking cloud. Clouds are white, sometimes a little dark, but they're not shiny metallic sphere shape
that are moving and disappearing quickly.
So, UFO or cloud? You tell me. The official conversation has shifted to UAPs, a term that encompasses a broader range of unexplained aerial events. And then I put the link there. So Hooper, Colorado is a place for the Watchtower is, and that's what I'm going to get into now. It opened in May of 2000. The owner is Judy Messeline. It is about 10 feet tall. UFO sightings. It's known for its UFO sightings, camping, glamping. The UFO Watchtower is an observation platform and campground north of Hooper, Colorado in San Luis Valley, where tales of UFO sightings have been reported. Cattle farmer Judy Messeline converted her barn into a tourist attraction in 2000 when she was facing financial troubles. Messeline relies on donations and sales of alien-themed merchandise to fund the attraction. And in 2004, Messeline stated that she was receiving 75 visitors a day, which some people think that's not a lot, but like for something of that nature, and if people being skeptics, 75 visitors is a lot.
And if you're charging like $25 a pop, which is outrageous for an attraction like that. Like that's making bank.
Oh yeah.
Like
She was facing
75 a
financial troubles.
day?
And she was only taking donations to get in. She was just making money selling the merchandise. So
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
she wasn't probably making that much money, but 75 is, and donations, that adds up.
Yeah.
75 people, even at $10.
Well, and who's going to go
$10 a person if they donate.
Who's not going to go to something like that and not leave with a t-shirt?
Exactly. Or so, a kid
something,
a toy or something.
Yeah, a little stuffed alien. Like, you're going to buy it.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
So in 2023, it was reported that over 30,000 had visited the Watchtower since its opening in 2000. In May of 2000.
Fuck, that's what we should do.
What?
We'll just put a tower in my house.
Put it in the backyard.
We'll sell t-shirts.
We got to we can put in your backyard or my backyard. Either way, it's got to face the airport.
Yeah.
Because,
well, you're closer to the airport, but
that's what I was thinking. But if I go up high enough, I could see clearly over to the trees to the airport. How high do you have to go to get past the houses and the trees?
A lot.
Yeah. So it might be more cost efficient to put it in my backyard.
Yeah.
And then just be like, hey guys, come to my backyard and look at for UFOs over by the airport, because there's nothing but cornfield, a little small airport, the Apple Festival grounds, and a school.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of openness right there that you could probably see
the sky
and the and the airplanes and the
so
UFOs.
Next business venture.
Yes.
Keep looking
for it. So again, we'll take donations too.
Yeah, we do have a Cash App and we do have a Amazon wish list. Help us get that real set.
Shameless plug. Just saying.
And we do sell merch on our website.
Buy some merch because we do have alien stuff.
We do. We have aliens.
That's
true.
So in May of 2000, cattle rancher Judy Messeline was facing bankruptcy and decided to capitalize on the view of the sky from her property. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
She converted her barn into a watchtower and marketed it as viewing site as a place to see UFOs. People looking for UFOs have been camping on her property without permission for several years anyway. So she asked the county commissioners permission to build the structure. The San Luis Valley is sandwiched between San Juan and Sangre de Cristo mountains and sits at 7,600 feet altitude. The venture became more profitable than her cattle farm, with 75 visitors a day in 2004. She did not charge a mission, but asked for donations and sold alien-themed t-shirts and other merchandise, which we also have too. Just saying.
They're going to stop listening to us. Like, they just keep trying to get money out of us.
No, just help us out. We're broke bitches.
For real.
But she converted the barn that contains a small domed gift shop. Outside steps lead to a 10-foot high platform where people can sit and gaze into the sky. The ranch is a 620-acre who allows visitors to camp. Located below the platform outside of the gift shop, Messeling created a healing garden where visitors leave objects to hopefully receive some sort of healing. The area is a rock garden that says celebrate, 3 vortexes that several psychics say are in her front yard. The vortexes are protected by 2 large beings. People leave personal items from photos and business cards to pens, keys, toys, and even personal items that have lost loved ones. And then I got a picture of that too. That's what it looks like. So it's not like super fancy.
It kind of feels like people are just like dumping their trash.
I know. Doesn't it look like a lot of trash?
Like I kind of would put a stop to that.
But it's like people, loved ones, items, and like.
It looks like a hubcap.
It is a hubcap. But that's like, it's a personal item. It came off their car. So to them, it's personal and they don't want to give anything real. They don't want to give anything of real substance. So they're just like, here, take my hubcap.
Hubcaps are cheap. Like if you have nice ones.
I mean, and then just. She'll post this picture, guys. Yeah. But yeah. Unless you're Larry, back in the day when he was younger, he would break the antenna or take the antenna off his car and take the hubcaps off his car and hide them and say somebody stole them, and then they'd cut him a check because it was under $1,000. They'd cut him a check. And then he'd put his hubcaps back on and cash the check.
I doubt they do that anymore.
No, they don't. Well, who really has hubcaps anymore? I mean, there are some cars that do, but
yeah, it's all just rims.
All right, so here's a story. On a 1995 summer day in Salida, Colorado, Tim Edwards was brought outside by his 6-year-old daughter who spotted something unusual in the sky and above their home. Edwards grabbed a video recorder and began to tape what they saw, a tube-like object hovering in the sky. The oblong aircraft seemed to jolt around the sky, then suddenly become stationary, unlike any aircraft at the time. This is what they say by tube-like. I'm like, that don't look tube-like
That
to
just
me.
like a saucer.
Just a saucer, yeah. And then they said oblong, but they described it as
Tube-like.
tube-like.
I'm thinking like a submarine in the sky
Yeah.
or a tube of toothpaste.
The Colorado is known to be a hotspot for unidentified flying objects and extraterrestrial experiences, most specifically within the state's San Luis Valley, just south of Salida. In the 1995 video, Edwards makes an effort to film the shadows of his home in order to focus the camera on the flying object near the sun. Edwards' daughter explains how the aircraft grows longer, then retracts and grows longer again, while flashes of light seem to move vertically across the aircraft. A mysterious ball-shaped object can also be seen in the video that seems to dance around the flying object. The video captures nearly 7 minutes of the object in the sky, capturing sounds of other aircrafts flying over, but no sounds seem to be coming from the UFO. In a National Geographic series, Chasing UFOs, the father and daughter recount the experience years later. Experts on the show call the 1995 video one of the most compelling they've ever seen. Edwards' video appeared on many news television programs nationwide, including Sightings and Paranormal Borderline. Numerous hours of research were devoted to his sighting. Edwards passed away in 2008, but the experience he caught on tape that August morning remains a highlighted discussion among the UFO community research. And then we have the top 5 cities for UFO sightings in 2024. This was posted by the gallery. The pictures that she'll post are, I'm giving him credit because I'm not taking credit, but is from Tanner Chambers. So UFO reports have been made to the National UFO Reporting Center from 2013 to 2024. These are the cities at the top rankings. Number 5,
Aurora,
Colorado. There have been 59 reported sightings in the past decade. Yeah,
that's a lot for 10 years.
I was just going to say, yeah, that's a lot. Like, people are like, oh, 59, that's nothing for 10 years. But you got to think it's a UFO. Like, it's something that
How often have you seen a UFO?
Right. in your years of
I'm
living.
going on 38 years and I've not seen one.
Right. So 59 is a lot for 10 years.
It is, yeah.
Number 4, Fort Collins, Colorado. Fort Collins has 76 sightings. They had the 56th most sightings in the nation.
Okay.
So they're ranked 56 in the nation for the most sightings, but they had 76 sightings. Grand Junction, Colorado had 76 sightings. Tied with Fort Collins, Grand Junction had an odd amount of sightings. Colorado Springs, 160 sightings.
Well, and I don't know about the other cities, but I know Colorado Springs is quite a popular city to go to when you're in Colorado. So I would imagine they'd have more.
Right, because more people are going to report it.
Yeah, are going to be there to report.
There have been far more sightings in Colorado Springs compared to the rest of the cities mentioned in Colorado. Colorado Springs had the 16th most sightings across the country. And number 1 is Denver, Colorado.
Again, that's their capital, so they're going to have more people.
They had 177 sightings. The Mile High City by far has had the most sightings in Colorado. Denver has had the 12th most sightings in the country. Denver had the most UFO sightings. Oh, look at that. I love that picture.
Yeah.
Denver had the most UFO sightings out of every city and town in Colorado. Does it surprise you?
No.
No, because
like we said,
population is much higher than the rest of the state. We should also keep in mind that these are reports and not official sightings. One time I was at Boulder Falls relaxing with a book on my lap. I thought for a second that I saw some sort of flying object that was suspicious. After looking for a few seconds, I realized that this unidentified flying object was simply a drone.
When I was young, I think I've told this story before. but I had this alien necklace. I had a little alien bead, and I would wear it all the time. And
Was it hemp?
No,
Braided
I don't
hemp?
think it was hemp.
Oh.
Um, but I would wear it, and I would imagine that it was like a little beacon, like waiting for them to come pick me up, to abduct me. And I just remember that.
I mean, oh, speaking of the car show cookout Saturday, whatever. There's Fusion Fest going on in South Bend.
Yeah,
So
my partner was telling me about it.
We were at the shop dropping off a car, and we go outside the shop. It's our friend's towing shop. We go outside the shop, and we see hundreds of drones doing a light show.
Oh, that's fun.
It was like they did Elvis singing in a microphone. They did a drum and a saxophone. They did a carousel, so it had like a horse and stuff, and it had the little carousel. Like, it was really fucking cool.
See, that's what you get for going to a bigger city festival.
Right.
Yeah.
We didn't have anything. We had fireworks, I think, and they probably only lasted 5 minutes.
Yeah, we went to the fireworks. We actually took Aurora to the emergency room Friday night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Was she feeling that bad?
Well, her face was starting to swell up.
Oh.
And so it scared me, because I'm like, what if her tongue swells up and she can't breathe? And so I was like, let's just take her. And they just said it's her lymph nodes were swollen
because of the infection.
Yeah, from being sick. And so I said we could, give her Tylenol, Motrin together instead of doing the 4-hour back and forth.
Yeah.
Just don't do them both at once and then wait 6 hours in between. But she's our rainbow baby. She's our special baby. So I'm like extra nervous. I'm a nervous mom. So
I'm the same way with Ezra, though. I'm just like, what? You
better safe than sorry.
You have an ingrown toenail. Oh my God. Let's go. Let's go to the emergency room. And he's like, it's just a fucking ingrown toenail. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff I would get. I'd be like, oh my God, your toe's going to fall off. And he's like, no.
Is it, Mom?
Is it really? Okay. You want to hear? Okay. So this is how obsessed I am with my kid. Oh, I don't even want to say this story, but I got to say it. Okay. So when he was born, we were in the hospital, and they were like, he's very jaundiced. He had to be put under the light. Very and they were like, his bilirubin counts are really high, and we can't let him go until he goes up with this light. And he poops, and he wasn't pooping. And then finally, the day they were going to let us go home, the day they were talking about, if he poops today, you can go home today. And I'm all like, oh my God, he's not going to poop. And as he goes under the light, and he's jaundiced, and that fucks with your liver, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm all emotional. And then I go to change his diaper, and I started crying. And Ty was like, what's wrong? I'm like, he pooped. That's how protective I am of my kid. I'm all crying because he pooped.
I've been there. I've been there, though. Like, Aurora had hard times pooping when she was little. Like, she had hell of a time. Her first poop, though, in the hospital.
Well, you know how they say their first poop is like
the tar stuff, the black tar.
Yeah.
Well, she did that, and it came out as like a little bubble.
Oh my God!
So it was like a black tar bubble.
Oh my God!
When she's older, she's gonna hate seeing these online.
Yeah, Ezra's gonna be like, "Really, Mom? Like, you did not just tell that story."
Like he watches this.
He doesn't.
No.
But yeah, that's how obsessed I am with
Connor.
my kid.
Hi, Connor.
Hi, Connor. I'm sure your mom's got a poop story about you. So yeah, I'm obsessed too, and I'm very overprotective, and I'm all like, he pooped. Oh my God, like, who gets emotional over that?
Moms do. That too.
Yeah. So I can go over another investigation report real quick. The annual UFO report finds 21 cases of more than 700 received that need more analysis of sightings. So the Pentagon office investigating reports of unidentified UFOs. The government terms for UFOs, which is the unidentified anomalous phenomena, but I'm calling them UFOs. They received 21 reports last year, and this was written in 2024. So this happened to be in
2023.
That contain enough data for the intelligence community to continue actively investigating. The majority of the reports of the office received described orbs, lights, cylinders, and about 4% fell into the category of other, and included unique descriptions like green fireball, a jellyfish with multicolored flashing lights, or a silver rocket approximately 6 feet long.
Better than a red rocket.
These are not necessarily among the 21 that the intelligence community will continue to actively investigate, but these are some of the reports. There are interesting cases that, with my physics and engineering background and time in the intelligence community, I do not understand, and I don't know anybody else who understands them. Dr. John Kozlowski, the director of All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, told reporters during a briefing on an unclassified version of the annual report mandated by Congress. Kozlowski said the office has found no evidence of extraterrestrial beings, activity, or technologies. And he said none of these cases point to foreign adversities or breakthrough technologies. In total, the All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office received 757 reports of UAPs between May 1st, 2023 and June 1st, 2024. Of the 757 received, 485 occurred during that time, while 272 occurred outside of the reporting period, but were not included in previous reports. The office resolved 49 cases by identifying the object as various types of balloons, birds, or drones, and it expects to resolve 243 others by identifying them as one of those objects as well. Another 444 didn't have enough data to keep investigating, so the office will go into its active archive to see if other data can be found. 21 merit further analysis, and these cases Kozlowski found interesting because they correspond with the typical shapes of the office receives reports on, like orbs, triangles, and cylinders, and at least one of these cases has been happening for an extended period of time. Kozlowski acknowledged that even though investigators have not identified any cases as breakthrough technologies, the office can't rule it out. We're open to that as an explanation for it, but we're just not attributing breakthrough technology as the explanation to it, Kozlowski said. An open mind works both ways, so if we don't understand what it is, we can't say that it is or is not breakthrough technology. The AARO expects to soon release the second volume of the U.S. government involvement with unidentified anomalous phenomena, detailing the government's investigatory efforts from November 2023 to April 2024. The first volume, released earlier this year, looked at efforts from 1945 to 2023. So, like they said, Angela, an open mind works both ways. So if we don't understand what it is, we can't say that it is or is not.
I believe in aliens.
No, I'm talking about ghosts.
It's just harder to believe in ghosts just because, like,
I know.
Aliens, like,
it seems more, what do you call it? Shit, I just had it in my head. Believable than ghosts. Like, isn't that funny how aliens will seem more believable than ghosts?
Yeah, well, I mean, it would be very narcissistic of us to think that we're the only beings.
I was just going to say that.
In
the universe. How many other galaxies and universes are there? There's got to be some.
So many.
And
how could
not
we
be little green men or tall green men or gray? It could be people like us. Or maybe we're aliens.
It could be teeny tiny microbes, little tiny microorganisms on another planet. That's an alien.
Yeah.
So we're
aliens.
There has to be something else out there. There has to be.
And they could look like people too.
Yeah.
So, aliens in Colorado. Do some investigating.
I think they're
go outside at night when it's really super fucking dark and just.
Colorado is a place I would like to visit.
Yeah, my cousin lives there, and I plan on going there. I just got to get there.
Yeah, that's one of my places on my list of to goes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Let us know if you've been to Colorado, if you've experienced anything
or if you
other.
just other, or if you just have any experiences or sightings or stories or just anything. Like, let us know. It doesn't necessarily have to be Colorado. Just let us know if you experienced anything like this. Because, like, for real, I'm curious.
Me too. Okay. What did you do? How did you get them to abduct you?
Right. Did they probe you? Did they take the probe out?
Did they add lube first?
Did they speak English? Like, what do they sound like? Are they like beep, bop, 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 beep, bop? Or do they like talk like we talk?
Okay, you're not being very politically correct right now. You're
really
offending them.
I'm sorry, aliens, please don't come abduct me and do bad things. But like, I'm just curious.
I mean, maybe a little bit.
Did they have Ken genitals?
No, I would.
You think they have normal genitals?
I would imagine they have some sort of genitals.
They're like Ken?
How do they procreate?
Like coneheads, didn't they? Oh, they touch tips.
Just a tubes.
Just. Anyway. Yes, let us know. Yeah. On that note, let us know if you have any other stories about anything.
Yes. If you've had any glitches in the Matrix.
Fairy fucking.
Any Bigfoot sightings. Let us know how big his foot is. You can send those into our website. There's a little link in there to add them. It's www.spine-chillingchatspodcast.com. Or you can send them to our email, which is spinechillingchatspodcast@gmail.com. And there is no hyphen in that one. On our website, you can also look at our past episodes. It'll take you to our Spotify list. You can listen to them all there. You can buy some merch or some alien merch. It's there. Get it. Go get it.
We have lots of merch, guys. Like lots of cool stuff. Like for real. Just trust us. And then you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Any platform that does podcasts. And
if you are just listening to us, you can always watch us as well on YouTube and see our smiling faces.
Natural faces.
They're never going to want to come watch again after this.
So yeah. That's all we got.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Please like, comment, subscribe, follow,
share.
Yeah. And get us out there.
This is an okay one to share with your grandmama.
Yeah. And with the kids.
And Connor,
this is age appropriate, dude.
Right. Besides a few F words thrown in there, but it's age appropriate.
And nothing you've never heard before, I'm sure.
Right. So, dude, your sister.
What?
Connor's picture.
I know. How?
I'm so sorry, Connor.
You need to get after your mom.
National Sons Day. She did you dirty.
She did you real dirty.
Oh, poor Connor. We would never do that to you.
No, Connor.
So, anyway.
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed this. We hope you come back. And most of all, we hope you keep it spooky. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Connor.
Bye, Connor.